The subject of infidelity is one that I'm all too familiar with. All too familiar. I've experienced infidelity. Before I began, let me say that I was not the person that committed the act. It was my spouse. And I'll leave it at that. Perhaps one day in the future, I'll discuss it in a little bit more detail. But right now, suffice it to say, just scraping the surface is just enough. Infidelity is never good. It's never healthy. It's nothing to brag about. It has destroyed individuals and even families. There's absolutely, and I say that again, absolutely no reason for either person in a relationship to cheat on the other. It is best to simply move on. If peradventure you have been a fallen victim to someone cheating on you in your relationship, past or even present, I empathize with you. It hurts. It can hurt. And you have to come to reality and say that this thing happened. Sometimes we have warnings or warning signs. Maybe even sometimes the person has told you in advance that they are cheating on you or that they have cheated on you. Whatever the case, it's still immoral. Now, oftentimes I find that we get into relationships with people unawares, unaware of some baggage that they might be carrying, their past life, or maybe even still their present life. And they won't make you privy to it, but it's who they are. That's why I believe now, in these years of my life, that if you're going to embark on a relationship with anyone, get to know them better at first. Don't be so spontaneous. Don't look at the uh, exterior of the individual. Don't be fooled. Don't allow yourself to be fooled. Now, it's over 8 billion people on this planet now, approximately. It is impossible for us to know what's inside the person's mind. Oftentimes, people will show you what they believe you want to see or what you think you want to see in that person. They'll play the game, they'll run the game, and they will dress themselves up to be something that they're really not because they want something oftentimes from you. That's what I've learned. Sometimes you're just a situation of convenience, a marriage even of convenience, because you benefit the other person in some sort of way, or you may benefit one another some other way. But after a period of time, the relationship grows stale. You know what I know? If something is real in the beginning, and when I say real, I mean genuine, in the very beginning, as it relates to relationships, it will withstand the test of time if it's genuine. But as I forestated, so often, more so than not, people get together for the wrong reasons. Finances on either side. The person makes enough money and they can wine and dine you if you are a woman in most cases. Or she's dropped dead gorgeous from a man's point of view or perspective. You get into the relationship with that, but you never see what's in her head. Or she looks at you having your own business, having a good job, having money, a bank account, a nice car, a nice place of your own. That attracts her, oftentimes. Sometimes there's other reasons. It's a plethora of things. Sometimes it's just for comfort. Sometimes it's just for companionship. Just to have someone to be with because you feel void, incomplete, and you would like to have a partner. But buyers beware. When you're seeking out a partner, understand that you're going to have to accept the package. Everything that is contained therein. But I was in a relationship where I truly loved, and they expressed love. But at a certain point, certain juncture, they didn't love me back the way that I loved them. Yes. And as I said earlier, I'll put that on hold for a future video. And it's going to make you wake up if you had a similar situation, or to stop you even from making the same missteps that I did, or mistakes even. Everything is not a mistake. Some things are by design. But you have to love one another, ladies and gentlemen, equally. And what I mean by equally is this. Your love has to be unconditional. I don't love you just because you possess this one characteristic. I love you with that, to even include some flaws that I may perceive that you have. And you must see me the same way. Because we all, as we're coming up in this life, we have likes and dislikes. But your dislikes should never make you cheat on your partner. You should have known about those dislikes early on. Most of the time, people break up over money. It's pretty common. Sometimes people break up or fall out of love. They want something different or someone different. It says something about that person's character or lack thereof. If a person cheats on you for someone else, did they ever really love you in the first place? Hello? Did you become medically disabled or sick or contract some sort of disease, cancer, and your partner left you? Or your partner or spouse cheated on you because you were not the person you used to be in the beginning? Did someone gain weight or lose weight drastically and you fell out of love because of that? They did not look aesthetically beautiful or handsome anymore as they once did. Is that the reason? Is it the person's religious beliefs? Is it the person's political beliefs? Is it their children from another marriage before you? What is it? Whatever it is, it's not worthy of cheating on your partner. Hurt people, hurt people. You follow? So if you have been devastated by someone cheating on you, they may have been doing it for quite a while, and you may have only found out about one episode or another. Whatever the case, there are some relationships that were damaged by infidelity and the partners reconciled, got back together, and are still together. But there are some that are not mendable. I'm going to tell you what I believe. I speak for myself. In the case that I'm speaking hypothetically right now, if I was cheated on today by a woman and it's ongoing, and I find that it's been going on for a while, it's time to go, because I don't deserve that. I'm too good for that. I'm better than that. And there's something in that woman that she's never found as it relates to real love. She's damaged. She is. She's truly damaged. Something's wrong with that person to consistently cheat on you. Now, some people say, well, it was just a one-time thing because we were going through some problems and you didn't talk to me and so on and so forth. That can happen on both sides, either side, male, female. So you felt lonely and you ran into a person at some event, on the street, bus stop, grocery store, convenience store, movies, gas station, wherever you bumped into that person and they complimented you, or you struck up a conversation and that drew you in. You were already vulnerable in the first place, men and women, and it felt good because it was better than what you've been dealing with already, and you had doubts about your other half, your spouse. You had doubts already, and that's where the door opened for you to come in and begin to cheat. So as I began to say, hypothetically speaking, today, if I were with a woman and she was cheating on me and I found that she was cheating on me continuously, I'm leaving her, or she's getting out, because that's intentional. One time is too many. Several times, it's truly over. I don't care about the schmoozing, the apologies. Now I see the light. I was wrong. Will you take me back? Calling at different times, trying to strike it back up with me again. It's over. If there are children involved, that's a different situation. We will maintain that commonality between us, that mutual relationship between us as it relates to the children. But you and I exist no longer as a couple, as spouses, because of that infidelity. No matter how hard you try, it's over. That's it. Now maybe you have handled this situation differently in your own experience. However you handle your own situation, be careful. No human being deserves to be abused by another human being willfully. If you know your spouse is cheating on you and you're afraid to leave, don't ask for counseling. Don't say, well, I don't like what he or she is doing to me. If you really don't like it, you must change it. If you want peace of mind, if you want your sanity, if you want to live your best life or the rest of your life, you'll do the right thing. You'll let that person go because you are too good for them. This is a fact. You're too good for them. No one should abuse goodness. If you are a good person, you know you are. If you're a good woman, good wife, good husband, good companion, and someone is cheating on you, they don't deserve you. They never deserved you. Just take it as an experience, as a life experience, and move on. Take a deep breath and look at it like this. He's got me now. I made an error. I made a mistake in choosing the wrong person. I'm going to take a deep breath and move on. Yes, it does hurt. Yes, it's going to cause you maybe to compromise some things that you were used to in that relationship. Be that as it may, do what you must do and get your life back, no matter how long it takes or how old you get. Get your life back. Get your dignity back. Get your respect back. You deserve it. I love you, and the Most High, God, loves you as well. And I desire that you have the best. You should desire the same. May He keep us all, and you be blessed, and have a great day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. That was it, and that was all. Brother Teacher out.